And right, nakalimutan ko. Nakalimutan ko na nagro-roll na pala siya. Anyway, ayan. Hi mga ka-left and right, and welcome to another week here in my channel, Candyfied! Ayan. I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate two of the special people in my heart. Kasi kakalabasan ng board exam for nurses. And apparently, hindi nila sinabi na nag-take sila ng board. So, yun nga, nalaman na lang namin na pumasa sila kasi nga lumabas na, nag-post na. So, yun nga, I would like to congratulate my cousin, Ana Corina Talal, RN, and my Marcy, Tanya Eunice, Lumibaw, RN. Ayan, sila ay mga ganap ng mga kunars, just like me. Ayan. Ayun, congratulations lang. Anyway, I'm very excited for this week's topic. Kasi medyo medyo trending siya. Tapos nag-viral din. Hindi ko na paligoy-liguyin pa. Pero ito kasi, coming from this person. So, ito kasing si Tito Boy, nagtanong sa isang beauty pageant. Okay, sa isang beauty pageant, sa beauty contest. Question niya is, pang-essay. Pero dahil nga syempre beauty pageant yon, there are certain number of minutes lang that you have to answer. So syempre kahit sino mame-mental block doon. Pero I think maganda yung sagot ni Madam. So the question here is, when is it okay to be not okay, and when is it not okay to be not okay? Ulit, parang tongue twister, daming to be, not, tsaka okay. Anyway, again, when is it okay to be not okay, and when is it not okay to be not okay? Timer starts now. Kinaya nyo? Ako, hindi ko kinaya. Took me 3 days. 3 days to come up with an answer for this double question of Tito Boy. Anyway, I asked help from my friends para naman makuha natin ang kanilang POVs dito sa tanong na ito. So, tara mga Marites and groupmates, Marites and friends, magchikahan tayo. Be candified.
Okay, I'm not okay. Okay na? It's okay not to be okay. Pero, when is it okay and when it is not okay? Question asked by Tito Boy Abunda, answered by Miss Iloilo. You know, sometimes, it's hard to move on, especially that if we lost our loved ones. When we're depressed, when we have anxiety, but most of all, when we want to move forward in life. You know, my favorite saying in a Disney movie, Inside Out, is embrace your sadness, because in embracing your sadness, you will feel happiness afterwards. Okay, my turn to answer the question. This moment is when it is okay to be not okay. Later after this, it will come to my senses that this is the time it is not okay to be not okay. And I thank you.
So, let me just share with you the POVs that my friends have given me. Let's check them out. Ayan nga. So, bale, reviewin na lang natin yung mga sagot na binigay sa akin itong mga to, no? So, let's start with Demi. Sabi niya, okay, not to be okay pag andyan si crush. So, kilig inside, wag pa obvious outside. Oo nga naman, syempre. Ganun talaga, crush yun eh. Pero, not okay to be not okay pag jebs na jebs ka na. Well, Oo nga naman. Kahit naman sino guys, not okay to be not okay yun. Kasi, ano yun eh, talo-talo na talaga yun. Wala tayong magagawa dun. Kailangan mo i-release. Kailangan mo i-let go yun talaga. So, may point ka naman tong si Demi na to. Ito ng pangalawa, Karen. Is from Karen. Okay. Shobs, alam ko kasi may puot ka dito, no? May puot ka kasi di ka nakakain dahil kakaisip ng sagot para dito sa tanong ko na to, no? Pero, I have to agree din naman doon sa sinabi mo na your feelings are valid. Kaya, it's okay to be not okay. Pero, dahil alam kong marami ka ring problema at ayaw mo nang mag-isip, kaya that's not okay to be not okay. Bruha ka talaga. Next naman, ito pa isa to eh. Parang may puot sa buhay. Sige, tingnan natin ha. Okay, kasi si Hana. Anyway, sabi niya, it's okay not to be okay if it affects your responsibility as a parent. Ay, ibang level. Okay, kasaglit. Bayaran tuition. Naku, may puot nga. Bayaran tuition, ilang months na daw pinaalala. Pero wala pa rin. Tapos reason daw dahil depressed ka na kaya you cannot pay. Priorities naman sana unahin. Wait, teka, saglit lang po saglit. Parang maling channel po ata ito. Tulfo ba to dapat? Joke lang. Nakakaloka tong mga to, grabe. Naloka ako dun Anyway, move on tayo. Diyos ko Lord. Itong mga taon to talaga. The best kayo talaga. Anyway, this one naman is from my cousin Miguel. Sabi niya, okay not to be okay kasi part daw ng life. It's what makes us human. It makes us realize certain things in life so we can become better. Tama naman. Not okay to be not okay when you don't act on it after some time. You become self-destructive. You hurt yourself. You don't seek help. Actually, this is true. Parang not okay to be not okay kung hahayaan mo na ganun ka na lang. Not okay yun. Tama naman. Next one is from Leia. Okay. It's okay to be not okay. Period. Ay, cross my heart. Nasa akin ang susi. Ganon. Tama naman. It's okay not to be okay. Period. Kasi hindi ka talaga okay. Kung hindi ka okay, hindi ka okay. It's not okay. 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 It's only not okay if you stay that way and do not do anything about it. If it's detrimental to you, to others, and to other people you love, if you're pushing people away and make it as an excuse to be miserable and bitter for the rest of your life. If you're not getting help to get moving, it's not okay to be not okay. Oh, malinaw. Super linaw talaga. Next naman is from Madam Iya. Okay not to be okay when you have done everything to be okay, pero it just didn't work out. Not okay to be not okay when you haven't done anything to change your situation for the better. Yes, also, it's a check. Certainly check. Pero ito talaga, itong last na to, nakita nyo kanina, yung essay type, 2 pages yun eh. Effort to eh, pang essay talaga. The best ka talaga, Miann. Ay nako ka. Anyway, okay not to be okay when the going gets tough and overwhelming. Kasi nga naman, we are humans. Kaya we can only bear things that are within our limit as a person. Actually guys, agree ako sa kanya dito eh. Kasi lahat naman tayo may limit, yung may hangganan. Kasi kahit yung mga mababait dyan, pag nasagad yun, susuko at susuko din yun eh. Kasi alam mo yun, boundaries eh. Kahit gaano pa kabait yan, once na lumagpas ka dun sa boundary na yun, wala. Magsasnap yan. Kahit gaano kabait yan, magsasnap pa rin yan. Not okay to be not okay if it is already eating you up inside. Staying in a dark place or feeling bad on the inside can be more detrimental to our mental health. Ay, agree din ako dito. Tama nga naman yun kasi pag nauubos ka na, hindi na okay yun. Kasi kailangan may matitira palagi sa sarili mo. Kasi kung wala kang ititira sa sarili mo, ikaw rin yung magsasuffer in the end. And as we all know that mental health matters. So, we can just upo-upo on the corner, mega cry-cry, hoo-hoo bells. You have to do something para you can spring back and come back bigger. Pero, we need to keep on fighting, but we also have to choose our battles. Fighting ka ng fighting, pero ikaw lang naman yung fighting, tas yung other side dead ma lang. Cannot be, man. It takes two to tango all the time. Parang, ano ba to? Relationship ba to? Anyway, so, based on dun sa mga sinabi nila, it is okay to be not okay when you are embracing the feelings. Kasi, yun nga, dahil we are humans, we have emotions, we have to express what we feel because whatever you're feeling at this very moment are all valid. So, it's okay to be not okay. Pero, it's not okay to be not okay if dyan ka lang. If wala kang gagawin. If hahayaan mo yung sarili mo mag-suffer. If hindi mo tatapusin tong vlog ko. So, let's move on na sa aking mga special guest. Wow, special guest! Super grateful lang ako sa mga tao to kasi they really made an effort and took the time to send me a video for their take on this question. So, let's hear them out naman this time. And let's start off with candidate number 1. Ay, taray! Candidate number 1. Okay, sige. So, starting off with candidate number 1.
When is it okay not to be okay, and when is it not okay to be not okay? So, for me, personally, it's okay not to be okay if you feel like you've done everything you could and yet you haven't gotten the result that you wanted. You know? Well, actually, it's okay not to be okay every time because your feelings are valid. You are valid. On the other hand, it's not okay to be not okay if you dwell on that feeling. You know? The feeling of being unwanted or of being a failure or of being unworthy. We should always remember that in order for us to be a better version of ourselves, we should learn how to move on and move forward. No matter how many challenges that we encounter, no matter how many not okay situations that we put ourselves into, we should always move on. Kailangan talaga mag-move on. Yun. So, if you dwell too much on that feeling, I think that's the time that it's not okay to be not okay. Because Peter Piper pick up. Hindi, joke lang. So, yun. Thank you. Ingat lang. Stay safe. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much for that very professional answer, Ghelo. Wow! Professional dating. Na-shocked ako. Sabi ko, take it lightly lang. Grabe siya. Pero thank you so much for that wonderful answer. Now let's hear it out from our next candidate number 2.
When is it okay not to be okay, and when is it not okay not to be okay? But there can be a multitude of reasons why you're not okay. It can be because of something you cannot control. It's just a feeling. Or it could be caused by a person, like someone around you, and even sometimes someone that you truly care about. So for me, really, it's okay not to be okay on the onset of it. Like, you have to acknowledge the feeling of sadness, or when you feel anxious about something, you acknowledge it, and that's okay because you're human. But it's not okay not to be okay when you let it overpower you. As like I said earlier, sometimes it's caused by someone. It's someone you actually care about, and when you let someone or a person overpower you, then it results to you not being okay. Then that's not okay. You have to be strong, and you have to fight through it, and rise to the occasion. And emotions are constantly changing as well, so just go with it. When you're sad, but you also acknowledge positive things around you, and then your emotion will definitely be swayed into that positivity that you acknowledge around. That's it.
Bam, Mama! Bam, Mama Shar! Thank you so much for that very for that very realistic answer. Realistic. Well, lahat naman ng answers dito is realistic kasi it's us being human involved eh. So, thank you so much, Mama Shar, for taking the time kahit nasa gitna ka ng iyong vacation. And I hope you are enjoying the sand, sea, and hopefully the sun. Thank you so much for that. Let's move on forward to our next candidate. Let's hear it out from candidate number 3.
So the question is, when is it okay not to be okay? And when is it not okay not to be okay? So for me, it is okay not to be okay if, let's say for example, you are struggling or you are facing a problem or a trial or a difficulty in your life, but you are still in your sanity to face that problem and try to resolve that problem and continue with your life. So it's how you strive hard to rise above it. But it is not okay not to be okay if you already felt defeated by all those problems, by all of those trials, and you are on that situation that you're gonna lose it. So I guess those are the situations when we are okay. It is okay not to be okay, and not okay not to be okay. Makes sense.
Thank you so much for that wonderful answer. Candidate number 3, Shintaro Valdez. Kamukha talaga ni Shintaro to si Marky. Thank you so much for your answer and for taking the time and effort para sa aking vlog na to. And I totally agree with your answers. Pero mamaya ako magbibigay ng aking commentary sa mga sagot ninyo. And lastly, let's now move on forward to our last candidate, candidate number 4.
If I were to answer that question, I would say it's okay not to be okay. Well, in this challenging situation, it's really up to you. It's really nice to feel you're heard, what you're feeling at the moment. What's not okay is that you start to swarm on the situation. You don't function well, and it disrupts your functionality as a human person, dragging you to be depressed and not fully functional as a human being. So I think that's how I answer the question.
Thank you so much for that wonderful answer, Koy. Thank you so much. Okay, so based on what our candidates have shared with us, I guess it's safe to say that it is okay to be not okay for you or for us to feel whatever we are feeling at the moment. Kasi as humans, whatever we are feeling right now are all valid because we are valid. When you're angry, when you're mad, when you're sad, you're hurt, you embrace the feeling. It's okay not to be okay because you are not okay. Huwag natin i-fake, hindi ka okay. So, yun nga, it's not okay to be not okay. But, it is not okay to be not okay if you will not do anything about it, if you dwell too much on the feeling, if you let other person overpower you, if you don't rise in the occasion, if you already felt defeated by the trials, the problems, and you feel like you're already losing it, if you start to swarm in the situation, if you're no longer functioning well, that's not okay to be not okay. My take on this naman is, for me, it is okay not to be okay. Like nga nasabi ko kanina, when you are feeling the feelings that you're not supposed to be feeling. When you feel like things are falling apart, when you feel like things are not going on as planned, when life is punching you with all the blips that you don't deserve, then it's okay not to be okay. On the other hand, it is not okay to be not okay when you allow anyone to take away the only thing that matters to you. It is not okay to be not okay if it involves respect, dignity, self-love, because you just can't let other people take that away from you, kahit sino pa yan. So, you have to do something about it. You have to act on it. Hindi pwedeng stuck ka lang doon. So, you have to get up, you have to rise up, you have to fight for your right and rise like a phoenix. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I just got carried away. I got candified myself. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And thank you. See you next week.
Hi kapatid! Thanks for inviting me to your vlog. So sa mga nakakilala sa akin dyan, don't forget to like and subscribe sa vlog ni Darcy.